I have often been asked this question over and over again. How do I get over the narcissistic abuse? These are adult children, spouses, and were in a relationship that they did not know they were manipulated into, that the man or the woman that they are getting involved with is married and has a family. If you have encountered any of these issues and really don't know how to recover from that, this is the video for you to watch. My name is Fawzia Shah. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be talking about how to escape a cheating narcissist relationship. Let's get started. It is very difficult when you have been manipulated into a relationship through a bunch of lies, by being gaslit. It's very difficult to maneuver through your own feelings and maneuver through what this person's behaviors are or have been, and how they actually managed to get you involved in a relationship that you would have never been involved in a million years. But narcissists are very good at their game. They know what they want, and they get it under any conditions, any circumstances, they will get that. They are so highly skilled at manipulating, gaslighting, trauma bonding, very grandiose sense of entitlement, lack empathy. They don't care how you feel. It's not about you, it's about them. And so you get involved in this relationship only to find out that this person absolutely had no interest in you, but had an interest in what you would do for them. And let's take this one a little bit further. It goes back to as a child, being raised in a family where the parents' needs superseded your needs. And when you did not toe the line, you were disciplined, you were punished, you were shamed, you were guilt-tripped into compliance to do what your parents wanted you to do for them. So it was about meeting their needs and not yours. Finding yourself now having suffered abuse in your childhood and realizing that my parents were narcissists, or my mother was a narcissist, or my father was a narcissist, and how do I recover from that? Or someone who was gaslit into a relationship that they would have never gotten involved, and come to find out after they had been involved with this person, they tell you, I am married and I have family. And now you're really into this relationship because the narcissist is going to love bomb you. They're going to be so available. They're going to want to spend all the time with you. They will be texting you, calling you, and all this attention that you may not have gotten growing up from your own parents. And so you get involved into these type of relationships. So you're very easily manipulated because that is something you lacked: attention, validation, love, affection. So the love bombing stage is when they get you hooked. And then they let you know, I'm married, I have children. And there's the bomb shell that they drop on you. And then comes the devaluing stage, and they will devalue you, and then they will discard you. Now that's just the relationship, personal relationship. How do you get over this kind of abuse? How do you get over the abuse that you suffered from a narcissist? Number one is going to be for you to recognize and accept what happened. That is the number one thing. Number two is establishing boundaries. In other words, when you say no, you need to stick with that and say no. So boundaries is number two. Number third is to limit contact. Start pulling back and having less and less contact. And that would involve, number 4, is to reach out to your support system, reach out to your family, reach out to your friends. Start getting back into the activities that you used to do as much as you can. Calling up friends and saying, look, I have got to see you because I am going through a very difficult period in time. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay. Because if these are your friends, they're going to be there for you. Guarantee. All right. The other one is self-care. So self-care is going to mean that have compassion for yourself, take care of your needs by doing the things that you really enjoyed some time ago, but start doing them again, like gardening, biking, going swimming, hiking, whatever it is that makes you feel good after you do this particular activity, whatever that is, but it makes you feel good about yourself. The validation needs to come from the self-care that you provide for yourself. And the other is to educate yourself about this diagnosis. Very, very important to find more information on what this narcissistic personality is about. And then journaling, writing down all the things that you are experiencing each day. Just write that down. What you're looking for is a pattern. You know, are you having a lot of anxiety? Are you ruminating? You know, are you being more depressed? Are you not getting engaged in activities that would help you to feel better? Look at the patterns, and then you can start to see, okay, you know, I am lacking in this area, or this out of loneliness, I got involved in a situation that was not good for me. But looking for patterns. 8 is going to be trauma processing. Find you a very good therapist that you can work with and process these feelings that are inside your body. Start to identify those and try to release those feelings. I call them pain body. And sometimes I've heard my clients, one of them in particular, who had gotten involved with a narcissist from another country, and the excuse he gave her why he didn't tell her that he was married is because he said, oh, it was a translation problem. I don't speak English that well, and so I didn't understand what you asked me. And this client was a little more savvy, and she said, well, you knew that you were married, so I shouldn't even have to have asked you, why didn't you tell me that you were married? And there was no answer for that. So the point is that narcissists will use language as a barrier, not understanding your question, or totally changing the subject. At the end of the day, the person that they manipulated into entering a relationship with them, and then they discarded this person, is left holding the emotions of totally devastation, of being lied, manipulated. So make sure you get you a very good therapist and work with them as frequently as you can. I hope this was helpful for you. And if it was, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again. I am wishing you the best.